Hello and welcome to Drama Queen Graphics video tutorial. This is my tutorial on using coloring PSDs. This technique also works with your cutout PSDs, where you have a picture of a celebrity or an object and then it's just the transparent tiled background. So this will also work on that as well. But for all intents and purposes today, we're going to use a coloring PSD. We're going to use this PSD of the High School Musical cast, and this is available on my site, Drama Queen Graphics. Go to www.xanga.com/dramaqueengraphics and look in the goodies section if you'd like to download it and follow along with me. Okay, first thing, I just drag this down to minimize it. So if you have anything below PSCS4, I believe all you have to do is just click this in your layer window. In your image window, and it should work the same way, but in this instance for this program I have to drag to minimize. So you minimize your image, and you see when I click on my original image there's only this in the layers palette, just the background. When I click on my PSD, you see all the different layers of color, and that's pretty much what you're getting with a PSD. Like if you download a coloring PSD, this is what you got, like everything that they used to get the coloring that you downloaded because you want it. And in this tutorial I'll also show you how you can kind of take that and adapt it to your new image, so it's just not something that you use once on one type of image and then you get no more use out of, because that's no fun. So what I just did is I highlighted my PSD. Make sure that's the prominent window before you do this, or else you're just going to be selecting a background layer. And then you go to select all layers, Alt-Control-A if you like, if you're feeling lazy, that's the shortcut. And then you're going to reselect. Okay, and then you see, if you still have your PSD window prominent, you'll see this. If not, just click on the top bar. And now you'll see all these layers highlighted. And now what you're going to do is you're going to click on your mouse button, and then you're just going to drag it over into your new image. And you know you got to hold on it when you see that little plus sign and the dotted box, and then you just let your button go. There we go. We're going to get this out of the way since we now want to work with our newly colored image. And what it did is it transferred all those coloring layers that were on our original PSD to our new image. But it also transferred some of the background copies, and we don't want those. So you're going to single click on one of the background copies, because you want to kind of go for the same effect. And see, okay, these are set to screen, and they're both kind of a mid-opacity. So if I want to duplicate that, I just unclick those two. And then I'm going to duplicate this background layer, because we don't want our old background picture on there. And I don't think this image in particular needs another screen layer, so use your best judgment. This is pretty bright and it has a lot of white in it, so you wouldn't want to overwhelm it. And then you're going to make sure all your fills transferred right. Like this color fill is, you see how it's kind of half on the image? You want to pull that all the way over so you're not getting a blue image. And again, if you were transferring on it to a larger image, you would go Edit, Free Transform, and then you could stretch it out to your image size. So we've got our one screen layer, and I think that looks pretty good. Actually, I'm going to lower the opacity just a little bit more. 46 is good. And then I'm going to flatten my image at this point. Optional step. I just like to do this because to me it's kind of like, okay, I've done my original PSD and now I'm moving on to adjusting my new image. So what I'm going to do to give this image a little bit different look, because I think the colors are kind of a little bit hard, I'm going to soften it up with a curves layer. To make this softer and lighter, I move out, staying relatively close in, and then just go up. I got my output here at 47 and input at 11. So if you don't want to plot these points individually, just use your crosshair and just click anywhere on the histogram and put in output 47, input 11, and it should give you the same point. So as I'm doing this, look at the individual input and output points if you want to do something similar with your image. Looks good. Then I'm going to do a vibrance adjustment. Now this is an adjustment feature, I believe, that is only in like PSCS4, perhaps in PSCS3. I don't know, I never had it, so I couldn't tell you that. But if you don't have it, hue and saturation will work just fine, and you might not even need it. It all depends on your image. Yes, I did the saturation at like a +3. And then a vibrance of +3. And then the best thing is your color is, you know, implanted at whatever size. So if you wanted to make an icon, you know, crop it. Resize. And you're all set. You got a whole new image. You made it your own a little bit. You had fun with the PSD, I hope, and I hope you learned a lot from this tutorial. And I hope you keep coming back for more here at Drama Queen Graphics. Alright, till next time guys. Bye.